Why do you have a fear of flying or turbulence? Well, I'm a therapist and here are the 4 main causes. The first is claustrophobia, and you might be able to tell if this is you if you say things like, I just panic when the door's shut, or I just worry I can't get off. All things that would kind of suggest that claustrophobia might be the cause. Maybe you struggle with going in lifts or being in the back of a small car. All those things would suggest that claustrophobia is the cause of your fear, and dealing with that would then deal with your fear of flight. The second is a fear of heights, also quite common. Obviously you're high up in a plane, and if you have a fear of heights, this can make you panic. Again, in this case, getting therapy for the fear of heights would then naturally resolve the fear of flying. The third most common is copied behaviour. So if you as a young person were on a plane and saw someone else panicking, usually a parent, if they were worried about turbulence, for example, you will likely have taken from that this is something to be afraid of. So just like we copy our parents' accent, if you have a parent with a fear of flying or fear of turbulence, etc., you will likely have copied this. And please be aware that often when something is copied, yours will usually be worse. So you might think, well, it's not copied because my parents isn't as bad, but that is usually the way it goes. And finally, number 4, transference. And this is basically when you are on a plane and something happens that causes you to have a panic attack, nothing to do with the plane. You're worried that you might not make your next flight, for example, and then you transfer those feelings of anxiety to the plane, and therefore whenever you get on a plane in future, you feel anxious. So to find the cause of your personal fear of flying, do consider if you've ever witnessed anybody anxious around you. Consider any times that you flew happily, and if so, what changed? Did you have any anxious experiences on the plane that you could have then transferred to the plane even though the plane wasn't at fault? Or do you have uncomfortabilities around enclosed spaces or around being up high? Because all of those things could be your answer.